Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're doing a bit of a way back when. It's August, so it's holiday time and a lot of people are away on holidays. So I thought I would go back into some of my old stamp sets, and I'm looking at wooden ones that I've got. So this one, I need to look to see when it came out, and I will put that in on there, but it's called Good Luck and it's got this lovely elephant on. So I thought that we would do a fun card with this, but you can use what you've got. You don't have to use this particular one because it will work whatever you're looking at. So I'm going to be choosing colours, the Parakeet Party and the Tahitian Tide, because I love those two colours together. I think they'll go really well with the elephant. So what I need to do to start off with is I am going to do a fun background. So I've got this and I've just cut out, and this one is going to come straight. So I have cut using one of the stitched rectangles. Oops, that's the one on the, I'm going to be doing a couple, so I've just got to get the right one out. Okay, so that's the one that we're using, and I've just taken the rectangle and just cut it out of a piece which is exactly the same size to give me my mask. So we can put that down on here. And then we're going to blend some colours in. So we want the Parakeet Party and we want the Tahitian Tide. So I'm going to get both of those out. Whoops. Oh dear, these are so... This is where the way back when, I do wish they still did the older ones. They're quite difficult to open for people who have dexterity problems like me. But we have to get used to change, so I'm getting used to change. Right, so we're just taking this like that and putting it in and holding it, and then we're going to take a sponge dauber, and I think we're going to start with the blue. So this is the Tahitian Tide, and I always start in one corner and work my way down. And it's the thing that you don't have to, you can always add but you can't take it away, so I tend to try and do it and just sort of blend it through as much as I can without making too many blobs. It's quite good when you're doing it with this lovely the blending brushes, because they do work quite well. Okay, so I'm just taking it like that through on those corners, and then I'm going to take, so I'm just going to clean my brush through a bit, and then I'm going to take the green and I'm going to bring that through in on the side here, and then it'll bring those colours in nicely. Now you can tape your sides off if you want to, but I think this is a good way of not having to tape the sides off. You can stick it down if you want to, but I'm literally just, so I'm now just taking the rest of the brush and just blending it all through. Okay, so those are our two colours, our Tahitian Tide and our Parakeet Party. Take our mask off and we've got a lovely silhouette. Now we're going to take this elephant, and I've just got to work out how, it's quite a big stamp, So I'm going to have him coming through. He's going to come through like this because he is very big. So we'll have him running through on both of those. And I'm going to do him in black because black works very well with this. And I'm using a really good dark ink. So, so I want to go through and make sure that he's well inked. Particularly sort of in on the centre pieces where he might come out just a little bit spotty. Okay, and then we can look in here, and I want to take him, to bring him down a bit, so I hope he's not going to be off camera because I want to try and get it as even as I can. And then we're going to put it down on here. Now, with it being such a large stamp, when you're using large stamps, always allow them to soak in, particularly as we've done some stamping on there. So I'm just going to stand up and I'm just going to press down and just leave it for a few seconds, because then it allows the ink to transfer across. And then when we take it up, you've got your lovely elephant coming through, and it comes right through on there. Now if we then take our Parakeet Party and put it on there, you've got those lovely colours coming through. You can put a sentiment on if you want to. I think I'm just going to leave it exactly as it is because I really like it just as it is. But you can do any silhouette you want on there. Just mix those two colours together and you've got, you know, a beautiful card. Now, if you want to do it, this is obviously using a wooden stamp, but if you're using a clear mount or any of the others that aren't on wood, you could use the Stamparatus and stamp it out again. But I actually quite like it with that background. I'm going to put it onto a card base like this, and then that is my card done and ready to send to somebody. And again, you don't have to put sentiments on. You know, quite often cards, just because you don't necessarily want to have a sentiment on there, or make your cards, leave them without a sentiment, and then when you're ready to send them, you can put the sentiment on, because you're then at the stage where you've you can do that. So a fun background, an old stamp set called Lucky Elephant with a good luck on it, and I think it just makes a really fun background, fun card. And as I say, I'm doing some old way back whens for the month of August, just as I say, if you're on holiday, so it's something that you can sort of watch while you're without having to worry about it being new things, etc. So as always, please stay safe, please be well, please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.